had lots of rain and wind 2 nights ago, and you can see that things are still kind of beat down from that. And this napkin that I've got there, that is because there's a dahlia there, and I want to remember that I planted the dahlia, but it just doesn't like heat, and I don't know that it's made it. Looks like it died. If it did, that's fine, but I just want to leave it marked to where I won't dig it up, throw it away. There's a chance it might come back next year. We'll have to wait and see. That gladolia in that pot, oh my goodness. So the red gladolia, not dahlias. So the red gladolias have all bloomed. This is yellow. It'll be open here in a few days. It's got a bend in it right there, but even with that, if you stretch it up, it is a good 4 foot tall. That is going to be glorious when it blooms. So looking forward to it. And look at this Rebecca. It has taken over. I think it's the only thing that can give the Cleome a run for its money. And there's some bee balm. Now the bee balm last year I planted outside the fence, and the deer ate it, so I didn't think I was going to have any come back. So I was surprised when that bee balm came back, but I love seeing it. It's true to its name, the bees do love it. Then I've got some amaranth down in here. Amaranth is always going to be eat up by insects unless I spray, which I don't plan on spraying. I mean, the beetles just love these leaves. This is really where you can see everything just kind of blew over in the storm the other night. I'm gonna have to get this Rebecca off this little daisy. Are starting to wake up. Good morning, bee. I don't know if you can see over here or not. We do have some strawberries still. And we've got a rogue volunteer tomato coming up in that pot. Alright, well, we'll see how that goes. The ground cherry that was a volunteer that was actually growing up in the lawn. I dug it up and I planted it in this pot. It looks like it likes it in the pot. That's good, I'm happy about that. Ground cherries, if you've never grown them, they are like candy of the garden. They are so good. They are very hard to germinate the first time. Once you germinate them and you get them in your garden, there's no way you can eat all the fruit. It's just that prolific. So you're going to have volunteers. You're going to have these pop up here, there, and everywhere. As long as you're prepared to relocate the volunteers where you want them, I have no problem with it. And again, they are so tasty. Then we've got the sunchokes that are doing really good. You can see that one. It is in a pot, but it is over 6 foot tall. Boy, that is beautiful and showing off this morning. Get in here and show you this double flower. Alright, back to the beds. They are looking wonderful. I'm really excited about all the raised beds. Just need to show this off again. Look at that. So that was a volunteer that came up when I dumped compost into the bottom of this raised bed. And look at that. I mean, that is just gorgeous. I think it's time for me to do my next succession sowing of sunflowers. These are starting to flower and come out. They're absolutely beautiful, but they're not going to hang around forever. So I need to get another bunch of seeds out and started. I think the citrus likes their new home. They're growing really good. Got a lot of new growth on them. Well, these callas are getting eat up pretty good by the bugs. I don't know if you can see that, but several bug nibbles there. I don't know, I'll monitor them. I am not a fan of using any chemicals in my garden, but you know, I'll monitor, and maybe I've got some organic insecticide that I can spray on it. I don't know, I'll think about it. I haven't used any chemicals on this garden outside of organic fertilizer in 3 years, so I don't plan on using any if I don't have to. Just want to point out this butterfly bush has a flower getting ready to start. That is a flower stalk on the butterfly bush, and this will be white. Most of the butterfly bushes that I have in my yard are purple. You can see them there, they're purple. But this one is white. So I'm looking forward to that coming out. Probably need to come out here with my pruners and trim the dead stuff off. And then this variegated sedum is doing great. So this is what I really wanted to show you today. These have finally opened. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I mean, look how absolutely beautiful that is. And that one's kind of gone a little bit. Those are pretty. So with this magenta, you've got one flower opening, another flower opening, and then a bud that hadn't even started opening yet. So I'm very excited about that. And if you look, I've got my first baby tomato. Then I've got the peppers. And I've got the zucchini that is being invaded by the cosmos. See here, the cosmos flower? Pull that down so you can really see it. And we've got some little insects enjoying that cosmos this morning too. Should that gladolia, that cosmos, and one of those white lilies go into a vase today for me? Possibly. That might be going inside. Maybe I'll sit it on my office desk. Now these are called 4 o'clocks. 4 o'clocks are invasive here where I live. They are absolutely self-spreaders. I planted one of these 4 o'clocks in a pot on the front porch last year. And as you see, right now it's not blooming, but they do have real pretty little trumpet flowers that are pretty, that are open. I think they call them 4 o'clocks because they're only open like 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they're closed the rest of the time. I don't know, I need to look that up. Anyway, if you get a 4 o'clock, be very careful because these things will spread and they do have deeper tap roots. So if you want to get rid of them, you got to dig the taproot up. And there's a succession of sunflowers. You can see that they're still growing, they're still small. That is yellowing because that is a potato, and that's what's supposed to do. When the potato blooms and then starts dying back like that, that's when you can start digging up your potatoes. These are volunteer potatoes from several years ago where I must have just missed a couple of spuds. And I've got some more lilies. Isn't that beautiful? And I think we'll end on the lilies this morning. Y'all have a great day.